Shabbat Shalom again. This morning's Haftarah is my favorite Haftarah of the entire year. And that says a lot. We have a lot of Haftarot in the year. And I don't say that all the time. Right? My wife just said I say that all the time. Right? Right. It's not my bar mitzvah parsha, although I have already selected it to be Joey's bar mitzvah parsha in a few years. I actually decided when he was born that this would be his bar mitzvah parsha based on when he was born. We'll talk about that in a few years. It's okay. But the reason why it's my favorite Haftarah is because of the beginning of the Haftarah. The Haftarah comes from the book of Isaiah, is the first of 7 Haftarot of consolation, these Haftarot that lead up to the High Holy Days, to Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. And it's the first Haftarah after Tisha B'Av, right? Tisha B'Av, we just commemorated Wednesday night and Thursday, right? It's this very sad day in our calendar. It's the only other major fast day other than Yom Kippur, where we commemorate the destruction of the first and the second temples and all these other terrible calamities that have happened to our people. Right? And then the first Shabbat afterward is known as Shabbat Nachamu. And it's called Shabbat Nachamu, named after this morning's Haftarah. In this morning's Haftarah from the book of Isaiah, beginning in chapter 40, he begins the very first line, Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. Comfort, oh comfort my people. And I love this particular line because we go through a lot of really challenging things in our lives, individually, collectively, as a community. And Isaiah comes here after what was, at least at the time, the worst thing to ever happen to our people, which is the destruction of the first temple. And Isaiah comes before the people and says, be comforted, right? It's going to be okay. And he repeats the word nachamu twice, right? Comfort, oh comfort, right? It's not just one time be comforted, but we are going to be comforted. And oftentimes, right, when we go through challenging times in our lives, sometimes it feels like we're never going to get out of it. Things are just going to continue to be really negative and really bad in our lives. And Isaiah comes in our Haftarah this morning and says, hold on a second, right? It's all going to be okay. Let's take a collective deep breath as a community and know that we can get through things together. And especially right now, right, where it feels every day there's a new story in the news where our Jewish people are being attacked, right, metaphorically, figuratively, and physically, right? We just know about this attack in New York, right, on Tisha B'Av. A gentleman literally leaving Tisha B'Av services came out and was stabbed with a screwdriver, right? Terrible things that are happening. And Isaiah comes and reminds us, Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami, right? Comfort. We will be okay. We can get through this together. And Ami is my people, right? It's our people, our Jewish people. And the reason why we continue to not only survive through thousands of years, but thrive through thousands of years, is we recognize that these horrible calamities are going to happen, right? Unfortunately, we have a target on our back as a Jewish people, no matter what we want to say or do. But we can get through them together because we come together as a Jewish community. We comfort one another. And then, like I said from our Torah portion, we actively work together to try to make things better every day. So my hope and prayer for us on this Shabbat of Nachamu is that we continue to remind each other that we have to be here for each other as a Jewish community. We have to continue to comfort one another, and we have to continue to act together so that we continue to thrive not only today, but for the next few thousand years as well.